Taxi. Such a great show. I watched it when I was a kid on Nick at Night. I'm falling back in love with that show. I had the biggest crush on Mary Lou Henner. So many classic people are on that show. Danny DeVito, Christopher Lloyd, Andy Kaufman, Jeff Conway. Just so many great people on that cast. Just holds up. I think it's just a contemporary classic. I love Taxi. What are we playing today, guys? We are playing Alice's Mom's Rescue. This is another Etsy pickup where I got it from somebody on Etsy. And it's the same like DVD type, just cheapo. Got it for like $7 before shipping. And yeah, I had to scoop up a couple of these just because, kind of like the Battle Crust, repro that I got. So try not to be too much of a perfectionist with the jewel cases, but we've explained that before. What is this game? This is a platformer, and I love platformers, and it's very reminiscent of Mario. There's even mushrooms in it that make you big and small. Really kind of cool. The sprites are very simplistic. You don't really have animations that are like too complex. Reminds me a lot of an NES game. Yeah, Mario kind of has the same deal. You don't really have much sprite animations. Like Sonic has like sprite animations where like, you put the controller down and Sonic just looks like he's annoyed. Anyway, Alice's Mom's Rescue on the Sega Dreamcast. What else can I say? Alice's Mom's Rescue. Let's just get into it, man. Yeah.
Oh man, I want to get my hands on Orion's puzzle collection. I try to order it on eBay and it just won't accept American currency. Man, this is so awesome. It's like an NES game on the Dreamcast, but it's quality. It's a scary looking crow, huh? That's Alice's mom, right there, the blonde on the lower right hand corner. I'm going to select new game. I have a game save file, but I just want to show you what this game looks like on the onset. This theme makes me think of the David and the Gnomes theme. I started downloading MP3s of classic games, classic shows like Inspector Gadget, the Taxi theme song, and David and the Gnomes. Yeah, man. Random nostalgia there. You can't skip this. I tried to skip this when I was trying to adjust the audio levels. Here we are. Okay, the butterflies don't hurt you, right? The cats do. And, okay, see those little spikes right there? Those little stalactites? Bam. There you go. This is just like Mario, isn't it? Because, like, with Mario, you're small, you're little mini Mario, and then you're big Mario, you know? Jewel-encrusted diamonds. Jewel-encrusted Fabergé eggs. That's just in, like, glass cases in some old lady's house. Right next to, like, some ceramic zebra and ceramic, other ceramic items like that. Ceramic clowns. Just embarrassing stuff that's gonna go straight to Goodwill after she dies. Old ladies and their crap. It's a subjective thing. People would say my stuff's crap. To an old lady, my stuff's crap. You know? What are you doing playing video games? It's just you wasting your life. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? You ain't placating some woman. You're not being a slave to some woman. You're useless if you're not a slave for some woman. Man, the best thing you can do is stay single, for real. I always reach that point with my videos. And there's all this like YouTube censorship. You're not gonna be able to say stuff like that anymore. The only channels that are going to be left on YouTube are just the brain dead people. People who review food, makeup tutorials, and cat videos. That's just YouTube now. Everybody else is quitting because they're doing it for money. It's some good stuff, man. I like that it's simplistic. It makes me think of Neverball, and you know, for some reason, it just makes me think of Neverball because it's just this like retro throwback game that just makes you feel kind of warm and fuzzy. It's kind of familiar, but it's new at the same time. Neverball makes me think of like some old DOS game that never got released, and I really like it. And I like this game. This makes me think of an old NES game that never got released, you know? So that's like the first 2 stages. That's basically the whole game. But I'll show you a little bit of footage of the game save that I got. Just love that music. Yeah, talking about the technical aspects and stuff, just the sprites and everything, like I said, it's just kind of a throwback. So I have my game save file right here. Okay, so this is a little bit later in the game. I think that the audio files are just kind of recycled. I think that there might not be too much variety with the soundtrack, but it's just a minor gripe. I'll probably need to stay big for this section, but yeah, the levels get more complex the more that you play, and I just think this is a delightful game. Very delightful. That's the word I would use for it. Yeah, you have to be small for that cage down there, but yeah, the gameplay elements and stuff is just refreshing. Actually, it's just it's a good game. I like this, and I think that giving this game a 10 out of 10 would seem kind of high. It's just kind of a, you know, just some old repro game that I picked up, and you can burn it easy probably. But I recommend supporting the original developers. You know, it said DREAMCAST made it, so yeah, I can go back to that other area. I always thought it would suck to be a little girl, because I just wouldn't want to wear a skirt. Like, why wear something that you could get concealed? You know what I mean? Like, it just makes more sense to wear pants for just any gender, you know? It's like, you know, why? It's just, it opens up, like, you know, women are attractive, and you put them in a skirt, and you can't help but wonder, hey, I can get, you know what I mean? I just don't get skirts. They just don't really serve a function. Like, it's just like decorum. It's like just as useless as like a doily or something. Like, it's just frilly and stupid. I didn't even see that cat that time. Dagnabbit. Now, I know that there's stalactites, but I want to know if there's a stalagmite. And I know the difference, because tights, they look like tights. It's like hanging, like you're drying clothes, like old style. Stalagmites are the ones on the floor that grow up, you know. Yeah. Okay, there's a red area somewhere. And I don't want to take up all your time, but I do like this game. It's just nice quality. I want to talk about how much I hate Welcome Back, Kotter right now, just because I remember it being awesome, and I think there are good episodes, but dagnabbit. Oh, and I think that with the VHS video gum that I got, like, I ordered some music CDs. There was some, like, Zeebs CDs, and I just got, like, 1 or 2 of them, and I just kind of wanted it just to kind of, oh, dang, look, that's what happens when you die. There was a Zeebs music player, like a CD player, and I thought it was kind of interesting that there was these little VHS tapes but no VHS player, gum player. I mean, how would you do that anyway? I mean, it would be so huge. I like cut out a little picture of The Simpsons from a newspaper article and put it in the VHS player, shut the little lid, and it played on TV, and I thought that I magically made The Simpsons happen. when I was young. That was back when Milo and Otis was big. Man, if I get hit one more time, I'm toast. Wouldn't it hurt your knees to fall that far? Hey, here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to show you guys too much of this game because I don't want to take up all your time or nothing like that, but it's cool. I don't think that a game has to be like a masterpiece to be considered good, and I just really enjoy this game right now. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. You know, it's good for what it is. I mean, what do you expect? Look at it. It's cool. It's like an old NES game. NES games could be cool. NES games can get 10 out of 10s, and I do recommend. I think that it's really kind of a cool repro game, cool little indie game to get your hands on. DREAMCAST is great. I think they came out with Fast Striker and like another shmup. So it's good stuff, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all y'all, you know, with the comments and the likes and the all that stuff. What I really appreciate is the comments. So you know, don't be shy if you want to say something. You know, that's cool. You know. So you guys are awesome and amazing and all that good stuff. I say that all the time, but I think it's a good thing to say. It's positive, and you're the best. Thanks for watching.